The post-read gives learners an opportunity to consolidate their knowledge and understanding of the new story. In this program, a number of different post-read activities are used. Learners may recount part of the story, complete a written comprehension, summarize and/or illustrate the story, and act out part of the story. First, model the post-read activity for learners. Then, allow learners to turn and talk and discuss their ideas. Finally, ask a few learners to share their ideas with the class. Use this opportunity to build learners' confidence through positive feedback and meaningful praise. Reading coach Lungi Batala will now demonstrate a post-read with the grade 3 learners from Sitanani Primary School.
Grade 3s, can I have your attention? Very good, remember it. All right, grade 3s, so today we're going to do what we call a post-read. In this session, you're going to tell me, in this class, you're going to tell me what you remember about the story that we read. Let me remind you a little bit. So the title of our story, who still remembers, read it for me. Jabu scrambles eggs. Very good, Jabu scrambles eggs. Do you remember when Jabu's mom gave him money to go and buy milk and eggs for her? Very good. She gave him money and Jabu went to the shop to buy the milk and the eggs. He gave the money to the shopkeeper and he went out of the shop with the eggs and the milk. I remember him walking carefully, trying not to break the eggs. Do you remember him? And then as he was going out, remember his friend Sam calling him, saying, Jabu, come and play with us. And Jabu going to play with his friends. They were kicking the ball, they were playing soccer, remember? And Jabu went and played with his friends. Do you remember what happened last? Do you remember Jabu breaking all the eggs and the bottle of milk? Very good. Now, grade 3s, I have reminded you of the story. Now, I want you to start thinking about what you remember. So let me think about it. Let me think, because I also want to tell you. Let me think. When I think, I close my eyes and I try to remember things. Okay. Are you listening to me? I remember Jabu taking money from his mom, and then he went to the shop to buy the eggs and the milk. And then I remember him going out of the shop, walking carefully, trying not to break the eggs. Those are my 3 things that I remember about the story. I also want you to think of your 3 things. Okay? Are you going to do that for me? Yes. Okay, close your eyes and think of 3 things that you remember in the story. Okay, you can open your eyes, boys and girls. Now, I want you to tell the person next to you, turn and talk to the person next to you. Tell them what you remember. Tell them the things that you remember. Tell your friend. Start talking to your friend. Very good. Very good. Are you talking? Are you talking? Kulman, Kulman. Very good. 1, 2, 3, eyes on me. 1, 2, eyes on you. Well done, grade 3s. Now, you told your friend 3 things that you remember in the story. Now, I want you to tell me your 3 things in the order that they happened. Okay?
The shopkeeper told Jabu to be careful.
And then?
Jabu walked up to the shop and walked carefully. At the end, Jabu's friends called him to come to play song.
High five, Puti. Well done, my boy. Those were great answers. You remembered what happened first, next, and last. Well done. I'm happy with that answer. Who also wants to retell their story, what they remember?
I remember Jabu broke some eggs and milk, and secondly, and Jabu and Sam make a joke. In the end, Jabu and Sam laughed.
Well done, Sanele. You remembered what happened first, what happened next, and what happened last. I love it. You kids are smart. Who else wants to give me? Who else wants to tell me? Yes, Wandile?
I remember the shopkeeper said, walk carefully, don't break the eggs. And Jabu heard his friend Sam said, Jabu, come and play. I remember Jabu thinks that one cake mom will never know.
Well done. Those were great answers. I'm so impressed with you. You remembered what happened first, what happened next, and what happened last. So we do that when we try to remember a story. We always must think what happened first, what happened next, and what happened last. Well done, grade 3s. I'm so happy with you. So do this for me. You are all fantastic. Say it with me. Fantastic. Well done. I think now that we have this program, teachers are actually challenge themselves to realize that, oh, there's something called making inferences. Am I able to make inferences myself? Do I know how to teach, how to make connections? So I think that they're a bit challenged, but I am seeing them as they are learning these themselves. They are really realizing that it is actually an important skill that we have been missing for a very long time. Honestly, I have noticed a lot of improvement with the learners since we started with our program. I've noticed this because at times I would take a class that I've never taught before and I would do the strategies with them. I would take a book and read with them and I would just go through the strategies and the vocabulary that the learners have, the way the learners are able to think about the story. You can see that teachers are really trying and they are really teaching them the concepts, they're teaching them the strategies. So there's a really big improvement. The learners are starting to think about the stories. They're starting to know that you just don't read the words, you are reading so that you can understand the stories.
From my experience, I think there is an improvement. The improvement is basically in the responses given by the learners, because in shared reading, as the teacher models, the learners are listening. And when you assess them, there is the learners have a part to retell the story or to answer questions. And I think there is an improvement because they are able to answer and give the correct answers. And they give some brilliant answers at times.
It is important to remember that the shared reading lessons are the central focus of this program. Because of this, these lessons must never be overlooked. Proper implementation of the pre-read, first read, second read, and post-read lessons will have significant results for your learners. They will acquire new vocabulary and language structures, including the conceptual and academic language needed for learning in English. They will also learn to think critically and creatively about text, and will be equipped with the skills required to engage with text in a way that leads to reading with understanding.